For years, we've been told that OpenAI is the future, that ChatGPT is the next electricity. But recently, the narrative has shifted. In December 2025, reports hit that OpenAI lost $12 billion in a single quarter. A quarter. Traffic is dipping, executives are fleeing, and competitors like Google's Gemini 3 are reportedly eating their lunch. We are seeing headlines calling this potentially the biggest failure in history. Is this the inevitable AI winter we were warned about? Or is it just growing pains for a company trying to build something that no one has ever built before? Today, we're looking at the math, the morals, and the exodus. Let's look at the evidence. Let's start with the cash. According to recent filings and leaks discussed by investors like George Noble, OpenAI isn't just bleeding money, they are incinerating it. The video generation model Sora, internal reports suggest it costs $15 million a day to run. And that's for a product that many users play with once and they never touch it again. One analysis online put it bluntly. OpenAI needs to generate $200 billion by 2030 just to break even. That is 15x growth in an environment where compute costs are exploding. Scaling laws, the idea that if you just add more power, the AI gets smarter, are hitting a wall. To get a model that is 2x better, you now need 5x the compute and energy. And the market is noticing. Tech investors are pointing out that no startup in history has operated with losses on this scale. The comparison floating around right now isn't Google or Apple, it's WeWork, a company with a massive valuation, a charismatic leadership, and a business model that, when you squint at it, might actually be a money pit. Now, money is one thing, talent is another. In a short span, OpenAI lost its CTO Mira Murati, its chief research officer Bob McGrew, and one of the godfathers of modern AI, Ilya Sutskever. Why? Well, rumors of toxic leadership under Sam Altman are rampant, but there's also the product itself. Remember the hype for GPT-5? It was supposed to make previous models look mildly embarrassing. Instead, when a new model was tested in late 2025, users found it worse at basic math, geography, and other simple things. It was so underwhelming that OpenAI reportedly rolled it back to GPT-4o within 24 hours. Meanwhile, the competition didn't sleep. Google's Gemini 3 started dominating benchmarks, surging to over 650 million monthly active users. Even the CEO of Salesforce publicly announced he was switching from OpenAI to Gemini. When you lose the tech lead and the researchers who built the tech, that's what insiders call a code red. So you're losing billions and your tech is plateauing. How do you fix it? You do what Facebook did. You start selling the users, which is exactly what OpenAI did. This week, OpenAI started testing ads on ChatGPT, and this caused Zoe Hitzig, a researcher who spent 2 years at the company, to publicly resign. Her reasoning is chilling. She wrote that ChatGPT isn't like a Google search. It is an archive of human candor. People tell this chatbot their medical fears, their relationship problems, their beliefs about God. Putting ads into that dynamic isn't just annoying. It's potentially manipulative in ways we don't understand yet. One Reddit user joked, said, "I'm feeling depressed, ChatGPT." And then ChatGPT replies, "I'm sorry to hear that. You know what cheers me up? An ice-cold Coca-Cola." Even though this sounds funny, it does highlight a massive pivot. The company that was founded to save humanity is now legally fighting to dissolve its non-profit status so it can satisfy its investors. As one former employee put it, OpenAI seems to have stopped asking the questions they were hired to answer. So, is this the end for OpenAI? Well, not necessarily. Critics like Gary Marcus are predicting a different outcome. The bailout. Microsoft already owns a massive chunk of OpenAI. They have sunk too much capital into this to just let it simply evaporate. The theory is that OpenAI and NVIDIA have positioned themselves as too big to fail. The argument is that if they go down, the US loses the AI race to China. And that means the American taxpayer might end up footing the bill of those $15 million a day server costs. Now here's the reality. OpenAI is currently losing $12 billion a quarter. They are being sued by Elon Musk and major authors. Their founders have left the building, and now they are serving you ads. But undeniably, they also have the most recognizable brand name in the history of software. I want to ask you, is this the bursting of the AI bubble? Are we watching the slow collapse of a tech giant? Or is it just the messy, expensive middle chapter before they change the world? Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you're using Gemini or Claude instead of ChatGPT these days, I definitely want to know why.